I heard you speaking at a Glasshouse event back in 2008, where you were saying that a lot of entrepreneurs fall into the trap of trying to spend all the time raising finance in the early days, when in actual fact they should be doing what you're saying, which is actually creating a business to then show the value that then get the money later on. Is that?
I think it's about being realistic when you can get finance. I don't think you can. You can't get an MBA, write a business plan, and walk into a VC firm and expect them to give you millions of dollars. It's just not going to happen. Yeah. So I think getting caught into that too early, it is very time consuming, and if it's to no avail, then you've just wasted a huge amount of time and actual money, because you could have spent that time doing actual business development. So I would say focus, if you're in that position, on building the business until you're at a point where you have the credibility to demonstrate that it's a success, or could be a success.
Because both Birthday Alarm and Bebo, you're quite unfashionable to a certain extent, because you were actually cash positive from the start, I believe. So does that, is that something that you decided that, although, because I think when you raised finance with Bebo, you had around 7 people, you were cash positive. So why did you decide to raise finance as opposed to going organic?
We weren't really, we were not making any money for 4 years before Birthday Alarm started making money. Okay. So it's not quite true in that sense. Birthday Alarm was making about $3-4 million a year when we started Bebo. Yeah. So that made starting Bebo relatively easy, because we could put all that money back into Bebo. So we did self-finance that and grow it to 7 people, which isn't a huge team, and we were cash flow positive. And then we ultimately, I get asked a lot why we raise VC, and I kind of raised VC because I've never done it before, which is the honest truth. People always talked about VC, is it good, is it bad? And I thought, I need to experience this. I need to know what it's like to have raised VC. So I thought, we'll go and raise VC, find out whether it's a good idea. It turned out well for us, clearly, because we had a good exit. But and I learned a huge amount from it, and I wanted to find out whether I'd get better advice. We got it from Bolton Capital, which was at the time known as Benchmark UK, which was a tier 1 VC firm, so it kind of added to our credibility. It did make it a little easier to hire certain people into the business. And then obviously the funding did allow us to accelerate growth a little bit more, so we sort of hired faster than we would have done if we were trying to stay break even.
Got it. Okay. And because you've been on now both sides of the investment fence, so any advice for CEOs or founders of companies that want to get good VC money?
Yeah, I go to Pro Founders Capital, and that's the best firm. So.
.com, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Shameless.
Absolutely. Any other gem?
What, self-plugging gem? No, not that I can think of.